Hey guys, today we are going to review again subtraction with regrouping. We are going to look at regrouping 3-digit numbers first, and then larger digit numbers, and then subtraction across 0. The reason we can start with 3-digit numbers is once we get the hang of 3-digit numbers, you can do 5-digit numbers, 6-digit numbers, whatever many digit numbers you need. The first thing I'd like you to do is take a minute and take out a piece of scratch paper and make sure you have 500, 7 tens, 3 ones, minus 2 hundreds, 4 tens, 9 ones. And make sure again that the ones are lined up, the tens are lined up, and the hundreds are lined up. This is very important when it comes to regrouping. Again, the most important thing we're looking here is we're finding the difference. The difference is the solution to a subtraction problem. And we're always going to start in the ones column because that is the smallest value, and it also helps us when we regroup. We need to make sure that the number on the top, 573, what we're taking away is 249. So watch as I look at the ones column, and I see that I have 3 ones, and I'm taking away 9. I do not have enough, but I can go to the tens and get 10 more because the tens column is 10 times the amount of the ones. Now you can see how the drawing shows that I have 3 ones and 7 tens. So I can take a 10 away and add 10 ones because 10 is 10 times the amount. It's 10 more than the ones. Now instead of having 3 ones, I have 13. Now you do not have to draw a picture on the side. You can very simply cross out the 3, make it a 13, and then see how many tens I have left. How many tens do I have left? If I took 1 10 away and regrouped it, I no longer have 7, now I have 6. Now, if I look, I can subtract. I can take 9 away from 13. I can count up and go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 using my fingers even and see that I have 4 left. Or I can count down and say 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Whichever it is, the difference of 13 minus 9 is 4. The difference of 6 minus 4 is 2. You can do count down, or you can say 4, 5, 6, and there's 2 there. Either way, whether you're drawing or writing, you're going to see that the difference is 2. I have 500, so I'm taking away 200s. Do I have enough? I ask myself, yes, I do have enough. I can take 200s away from 500s. Cross out 2. How many hundreds are left? 3. I have 300s. The difference of 573 minus 249 is 324. Okay, today we're going to look now again at a 6-digit problem. We're going to take 684,527 and subtract 287,431 and find the difference of those two numbers. Now, it is super important again that we line up the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, the 100,000s. Because if we have to regroup, we have to keep these organized. Do not get lazy and write these numbers across. They have to be vertical and they have to stay in line. So if I look at the ones column, I see that I have 7 ones. Now, if I find the difference, can I take 1 away from 7? Do I have enough? And if I look to see that I have enough, what is 7 minus 1? What is the difference? The difference of 7 minus 1 is 6. Now, again, you could count down and go 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Or you can either count up to find that. Now, if I look in the tens column, do I have enough? I have 2 tens. Can I take 3 tens away? I can't. I have to go to the next column. Now, because the hundreds is 10 times more the value of the tens, I could take 100 away and add 10 more tens. So instead of having 2 tens, I now have 12 tens. 12 minus 3, 11, 10. The difference is 9. Now let's look in the hundreds column. I have 400s. I'm taking away 400s. Do I have enough? I do, because the difference of 4 and 4 is 0. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. Let's look at the thousands. I have 4,000s. I'm taking away 7,000s. Do I have enough? If it's bigger on the bottom, you have to borrow. So now let's go to the 10,000s. I can take one 10,000 away, and because it's 10 times more, I'll cross out the 8, make it a 7, and the 4 becomes 14 thousands. Now, 14 thousands minus 7 thousands, those are your doubles facts. So we should know that right away. 7 plus 7 is 14, so 14 minus 7 is 7. Now, I don't have 8. I have 7 10,000s. So, do I have enough? If I look down, I cannot take 8 away from 7. So I have to go to the 100,000s. I can take 1 away, but because it's 10 times the amount, I can cross out the 6, make it a 5. No, it's not 5, it's 500,000. And I can add 10 more to the 10,000. So instead of 7,000, I actually have 17 10,000s. 17 minus 8, you can count up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 9 jumps, or count back, and I have 9 10,000s. Likewise, 500,000s minus 2. Do I have enough? Yeah. It's bigger on top. Don't stop. 5 minus 2 is 3. So the difference of 684,527 minus 287,431 is 397,096. Okay, let's really take a second and write this problem down. I love subtraction across zeros. It is something that is super tricky. It is something that fourth graders stink at, but it is for us to master. And we'll look at a couple practice problems today. So we need to find the difference between 700,203 minus 259,867. Now, I'm going to keep going through the steps, asking myself, do I have enough? So let's look at the ones column. I have 3 ones, and I'm taking away 7 ones. Do I have enough? Well, I don't. I have to regroup. I have to go to the 10s, cross it out. Look, I'm not taking away from the 0 because there's nothing to take away. So instead of taking away from the 0, I'm actually taking away from 20. Okay, let's look at this again. Now, if I want to regroup, I can't take away from 0. There's nothing for there to regroup. So instead of taking away from 0, I'm actually taking away from 20. So if I take 1 away from 20, it doesn't become 20, it becomes 19. So instead of regrouping from 0, I'm actually regrouping 19. Do you see how 1 less than 20 is 19? And now I can take 10 more. You're going to see this again. So if that was a little tricky, don't worry. So I do 13 minus 7 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. Oh, it happened again. Let's freeze it. Let me go back. Look, I have 8. I have 1. Do I have enough to take away? I don't. I can't take 8 away from 1. Uh-oh, look next door. 0, don't help me. 0, don't help me. What does help me? 700. I can take away from 700. I can regroup that. I can't regroup the 0 and the thousands. I can't regroup the 0 and the 10,000s, but I can regroup the 700. And I ask myself, what's 1 less than 700? It's 699. 699 is actually 1 less. So if I cross this out and I take 1 away, I can make the 700 699. So now, boom, I can add 10 more and make that 11. Now it's easy. 11 minus 8 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 5 is 4. 6 minus 2 is 4. Boom. That is the difference. Again, when you are taking away and you look to see if there's a 0 there, go to the next column. So when we looked at the first part, we didn't take away from 0, we took away from 20 and made it 19. We didn't take away from 0 or the second 0. We took away from 700 and made it one less, 699.